Hello traders, it's E here with eminywizard.com and marketwizards.com with a Friday afternoon update. Looks like it may be time to start the weekend early. We had the umbrella pattern first thing this morning. Characteristic of that is a sharp bounce typically when we do finally reach the bottom, and you never know where it's going to be, but we do have ideas where it may come in. Got the line at 53, which is yesterday's low. So anything below that is new territory, and then the bounce is obviously a retracement into yesterday's range. Currently, we've got a magnet at 57.25, so it's no surprise that we are chopping. I like to see formations. Here's a W that you can clearly see right now. The lows back in here at this 55.5 area should be supportive. If they're not and they break through, then obviously we can test S1 again at 54 and lower, that including 53 to 52. I think it's important for the shorts to defend the 62 area today. So far, most of this was done in overnight trade, much easier to get accomplished. And then the reaction bounce has stalled just below the pivot point. Here's a 30-minute chart. Looking at this level down here, this 49 to 48.75 support this morning. We call that early. Make sure you're paid by this yellow line. Got a sharp reaction bounce. Normally you will get a bounce to come up to the blue to the green line, and then you want to be careful if you're long. Think too much more, especially the first bounce back as profit taking ensues. 62 is here, the red line. I've got that as a key resistance for the rest of the day. And truthfully, if you've had a good day, lock up your profits and think about into that pool. Here's an RTH chart, 5-minute variety. We can see that the rain line is plus and minus, very choppy session. Above it, can't sustain it. Below it, can't sustain it. And eventually we will break one side or the other. For now, my advice, if you've had a good day, make sure you take something home. Gap up here from yesterday remains open. We've had a very tight range for the week. It was a short week. We had a holiday on Monday, so very narrow range this week. When we look at the chart for a perspective, we can see how little technical damage has been done with this very controlled pullback. To really get things going, you're going to have to undermine, obviously, the 48 zone and then get back and take out this 35, 36 area right in here. So I wouldn't be jumping up and down as a short. Shorts have certainly had a hard time of it lately, and markets turn on a dime, but usually it takes time for it to roll over. Tops take time. So while we believe that it was time for profit taking to come in, we weren't looking for a plunge. This is E for E-Mini Wizard and MarketWizards.com. Wishing everyone a happy weekend. Enjoy. Stay out of trouble.